Welcome to Let's Play the Four Crystals of Trazere by Mindscape. 1,000 years ago, when magic was wild and new, there was a time of the great legend. An evil being as old as the world was stirring in its sleep, dreaming dreams of terror and darkness. Those dreams were so powerful that they made waves on the shores of our reality. Those touched by the thoughts of the Dark One became as one with it, and rose up in the raiment of chaos. And they made war upon the land of Trazere, slaying and despoiling all in their path. There was no hope until the day the gods sent us the four adventurers. This is their story, this is the legend. Yes, folks, here we are. New microphone, new spirits, and a new game, of course. Let's start a new game. Come on. So, this is our party creation screen. We have our standard stats here, and yes, we'll get around to all this in time. So, our Berserker, Trazere Mantric of Smatos. Yeah, we'll keep their names. We're going to give him the Earth Elemental. If you see I select it and his stats change. And Earth gives us Constitution, lots of strength and more hit points. And yeah, more attack and less defense, and that sounds quite good for our Berserker. Next character, sorry. Tunal Roskart of Pongban. I love these names. Pongban. It sort of rolls off your tongue in a way that other names of places don't, I think. Yeah, well, let's see. What element is he getting? Not wind, not fire. He's getting water. Because he's the bard. You know, it is possible to combine all of these. But I'm gonna keep it easy and just go with one element for each of my characters. Don't know if it matters, but yes. Fire. Lots of dex and speed. That's good for our assassin. Tai Chang Crane of Yin. Very original name there, yeah. Zothan Rudencaster of Thrul. Thrul. That's cool. He gets wind. Int 19. That's all he needs. And female? Nah. What about these other guys? Female? Nah. Well, when I played this kid, as a kid, I only played the demo and I didn't know that you can make him female. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the male versions, because that's what I'm used to. The Four Crystals of Trazere. You know, this game, I play the European version, and its name is actually Legend. And the Four Crystals of Trazere is the American name. So now you know that. Well, this is the overworld map. And the sun is happy and... yeah, well, I don't know what it's doing, but it's traveling across the sky anyway. And we are this flag here. And these blue flags that just appeared, they are good guys. Armies, good armies. Yeah, and lots of stuff is going on the world, but we're not going to bother with it. This is a castle. The king, heavily defended. We'll visit him. None may approach the king without the proper permit. Get thee gone. Okay. Well, not much to do there. We could travel around, but there's nothing much to do, so we'll just go straight for Trihadwol. And yeah, a lot of stuff is happening on the overworld. We'll get to that eventually. For now, these are our four characters. Trazere Mantric, Tunal Roscart, Tai Chang Crane, and Zothan Runecaster. This is their equipment, and this is their inventory with the stats page and everything. And yeah, as you can see, we have some inventory spots and the equipped gear here. Actually, there is one thing I would like to do first. I want to go to Smathosts, because if I remember correctly, there's an apothecary there, and we want to spend our starting money buying supplies for our Runecaster. These red banners are evil forces, and we are way too weak to deal with them now, so we're just going to go into a dungeon or something. Yes, definitely a dungeon. Wing of Bats. I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 62 of these, and brimstone, as many as I can afford. There we go. Now these are spell ingredients for our Runecaster, and we'll get into that shortly. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. So a day has passed, Brodford is under siege. Brodford falls to enemy attack, yes. Things like that will change during the course of the game, and we will play some role in it, of course. I don't know what happens if the evil forces take over the entire map. I don't know if that's possible. It should be, though, in my opinion. So, the guild. Here we may train levels, rename our characters, reclothe our characters, or enter the cellar. We want to reclothe our characters, because I think the wizard looks ugly like this, and it doesn't match the other artwork. So I'm going to go for green overalls and red rose. And the barbarian gets red pants. Yes. The bard, I don't know, something flashy, this white thing here? Yeah, let's do that. And Tai Chang Crane. Green and red ninja. Yes, actually, let's make him red. The party of red. Yeah, that's us. Into the cellar. So, here we are in our, yes, battle style gameplay, whatchamacallit. So yeah, I can select the characters here and walk around, and there's a lot of stuff around here. This is the flee button. If I push this, it will cluck and it will escape for the nearest door. Try to get out of the dungeon. This just points where north is, not clickable. This is our inventory, and this dragon here, Elliot, I think he's called, he paints our map, draws our map for us. So yeah, he's animated and everything. Quite cool. Quite cool indeed. So yeah, let's look at this note here. Prove worthy in this little task, and you shall be grandly rewarded. NR. Well, I don't know who NR is. Well, I do, but I don't know what NR is supposed to stand for. Yeah, so we can walk around and we can check out things like this grandfather clock here. Slizar finds treasure. Now, to take the treasure, we have to take the treasure. Slizar takes a scroll of, you know, square with an M behind. Yeah. The spell system here can get quite complicated. If you don't know what these symbols mean, you have to experiment, but you could, you know, just read the manual if you have it. And you don't have to look at the treasure before you take it. So if you just click take, and on the chest, you will, you know, go open the chest, take whatever's inside. And we got a serpent potion. That's a healing potion. Now, if we try to open any door here, the door will not budge. What about this door? Or perhaps this door? Locked with a crystal key, will not budge. So we're trapped in this room. Now, there's a puzzle here to get out of this very first room. And, yeah, this isn't something you just figure out, because it's quite complicated. Basically, what you do is you select your wizard here, click this bowl, which is the spell mixing thing. And you have a bunch of ingredients and some runes and some mixing symbols and a nice shelf, you know, just some artwork, and this is and this list here. Okay, so let's start with this list. These are the spells we have in use that are available to us. And yeah, it's if you click on your runecaster here, there's this cast spell button, and we can select what spell to cast, but we don't have any spells because we haven't created anyone yet. So let's do that. Let's well, in order to create it, we have to select the rune and the ingredients that go with it to create the wanted effect. So if we want to make a missile, we have to take this arrow rune, a wing of bats, and if we want the missile to heal, we take this rune and hedgehog venom. If you want the missile to do some damage, we'll take this symbol, the rune, and sulfur or brimstone. Yes. So what we do then is we first make the missile parts like this. Click on the rune, and then we make the damage parts. Brimstone, damage rune. Click on the rune, and then we stir. And now we've made our first spell, and only one of it. Let's make a self-heal spell. It's always nice to have, since our runecaster is so fragile. So just a healing rune with the hedgehog venom, and there we have a self-heal spell. And a missile heal to heal our party members, if they need it. And they probably will at some points. So there we go, correct runes, stir it all around, and there we go. And I'm gonna mix up all of these, and sorry about the clicking noise. This microphone is very sensitive, and I suddenly feel the need to get silent versions of my, you know, interface items. Mouse, keyboard, and there we go, 92 damage spells. Let's mix, perhaps, well, we can mix up, oh, swap their places, did not mean to do that. Deselect. There we go. Yes, let's just keep the spells there for a while. Our runecaster should be good for a while now. And so, to solve this puzzle, notice these squares here. They have these runes on them. This is the healing rune, and this is the damage rune. So, naturally, if I cast a spell with the damage component, voila, the door opens. And yes, let's call this an episode, and I'll see you in the next one.